to make computer chips, A, they were going to outdo them, and B, they were going to be exclusive to their own machines, which make it even more efficient because they're literally built for Apple devices. Bro, I got the M1 Ultra when it came out. The M1 Ultra, was their top of the line for when that came out. That shit cost me like 4 bands. And that was back when I was making the most money I ever made. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. Because I needed a computer. At the time, I was working off a laptop. And every time my sessions got a little too crazy, like for mixing, I would get like the errors, like the, oh, not enough CPU, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'm gonna drop this 4 bands or whatever it is. So this could be my main workstation computer for as long as I could, you know what I'm saying? Like they're on like M5 now. But my M1 Ultra is still my main computer at my studio and it's killing shit. My laptop now that I use on the go is an M3 Pro. Killing shit. I don't have to like worry about any hiccups. I don't get any errors. I don't have to worry about
nothing.
Issues recording, mixing, nothing. And my buffer is mad low and still no hangups on nothing. My man who is a videographer, same shit. He was like, ever since these M shits came out, my process has sped up tenfold. He was like, the chips built into this shit beat out some of like the external graphics cards and stuff that he was using way back when he first started. And he's like, that's internally, bro, on the chip, on my laptop even. He was like, I'm not just talking about my desktop, even on the laptop. Like some shit, like a 4K video that used to take like 30 minutes to render before. He was like, on my M4, that shit is done in 4 minutes. I was like, what? That's a song.
Yo, ask any videographer what word they hate the most during editing, rendering.
I already know.
I
already know. And that's why I was like, this is why it's so crucial to invest in your tools, bro. Because now when he's done editing a video, instead of waiting a half hour, whatever it is, it's done in 4 minutes and he can move on to the next one. And he's getting more work done. Yes. He's more efficient, correct. So he's getting more work done throughout the day, throughout the week, because his workflow is more efficient. And it's not even just a deficiency of the computer. You got to think about it this way, even on a human level. If you got to wait half an hour for anything, you already out there. You like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I just went and watched TV. I played the game. I smoked a spliff. Or I did whatever. And now you don't even want to do nothing now.
This shit still ain't done.
Exactly. So it's like the efficiency part of it, even on a human level, it does something to you because you're like, oh shit, it's done. I'm back at it. Or I'm still on it. I never got off the computer. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he feels. And when he told me that, I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, I don't notice it as much on the music end because we don't really render nothing. But at the end of like when we do this and I bounce it out, I noticed it. Because 3-minute song, it might take 45 seconds now to bounce, 30 seconds to bounce. Where before, back in the day, you had to wait the full length of the song. So if it was a 4-minute song, you had to wait 4 minutes for that shit to bounce. Now, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. So that's why I say, like, if you are going to upgrade, definitely go for anything M1 and up. And don't go for the base models. Meaning, don't go for the M1, M2, M3. Get the M1 Pro or Max. Get the M2 Pro or Max. M3 Pro or Max. Because that's the thing. They have different tiers. Okay. So, like, the base level is the slowest. It's the least efficient. It's still better than whatever they had back in the day. But it's not as potent. When you go M Pro, M Max, M Ultra, you getting so much more computational power. There's more RAM. There's more everything. So that shit is gonna be done like this. So just take that from me because I've gone from the M1 to the M3 to the whatever.
But so 2003 I'm getting is an M2. Do you think that I should wait and try to get something better?
2013.
No, 2023. My phone. So sorry.
2023. I think they have M3s because mine is an M3 and it's a 2023. That shit works amazing. This is an M3 Pro.
Alright, so I'm gonna look up more M3s then.
So go for the M3 because they're on 5 now. So the M3s should be way cheaper now. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit move like water.
We ain't never had no issues here.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've had this for the longest, like 2 years now. Like, no issues, bro. Even if you went, I wouldn't recommend it, but even if you went all the way back to like M1, it's gonna be better than what you have now. The only reason I wouldn't do that is because you also gotta think longevity, right? So if you get something that's newer, it'll last you longer because Apple's gonna support it for longer. You don't want no shit that's obsolete in 5 years. You want it to last you 10.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Because if you're dropping 2,000, 1,000, whatever it is, you want to keep that for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Not have to spend 1,000 every 2 years. Like, no, we don't want to do that. So that's how I think of it. It's like it's a long-term investment that I'm not gonna have to make again for as long as I can think of. You know, so just keep that in mind. But definitely M Pro and up. Don't keep the M base.
Now I have to spend more money.
Listen, at least your camera work. You don't gotta drop it on a new camera. No
shit. You know that's better. So we got that out the way.
Word. Next thing is the computer. Alright, so this is back to Yo, I'm so happy you said, yo, I'm on my way down. I said, ah, God, thank you.
Bro, I seen that snow, and I was like,
I'm just so happy you did it.
I was like, I'm gonna have to go clean my car out. I gotta shovel this fucking snow out the way. I gotta take my kid, because I have my kids too. I gotta take my kids to their mom. So I was like, damn. When I got out, it was bad, but the snow wasn't frozen.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. I was able to just like fucking brush it right off and get going. So that's why I was like, fuck it, we out. It looked worse. It was still bad, but it looked worse than it was like from the window.
Because once this is out the way, all I gotta do is just, you know, figure out how I'm gonna just do everything, like how I'm gonna gauge the time rate to drop everything. Because, you know, I'm gonna still take care of you for your home sessions. I want you to do your thing on your own personal time.
And I definitely, I'm happy about that, because I'm gonna be able to give you a better sounding product. Like the final master is always gonna be better when I do it at my spot. So it gives us a better final product that we both could be even more proud of. Like, yo, this shit is nicer. It feels better. It's gonna compete better with like other, you know, pro releases on whatever platform.
Yes.
And like I always use this example, but I tell people like the biggest, most beneficial factor of having a proper mix, a proper master, is to be able to compete. Like if your song come on after a Drake song, it needs to feel like it belongs in that world. You feel me? It don't need to sound like some SoundCloud rapper or slop. You know what I mean? Because then that already demotes you. In some people's minds, like, not even consciously, like, they not really even thinking about it. But they hear it and they be like, oh yeah, this is some underground dude, or this is some like beginner, like, and you not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't ever want that kind of reaction from your fans. You want them to feel like, hey, that shit went right into your song perfectly. No matter who played before you, your shit gotta be on par or better. You know what I mean? So like that's the beauty of that, having it done.
Nah, you see, no, you see, it's true. Oh, I'm trying to think of a perfect car comparison. You see, of niggas riding down with Lamborghinis, you pull up with your Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Something close to it, like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
literally, not niggas with a Lamborghini and then you pull up in that Honda Civic with the bumper falling off. You know what I'm saying? Like now they know you don't belong.
You know what I'm saying?
Now they can't even think like, oh, I wonder who this guy's signed to. Like you ever heard like an artist for the first time and you always think like, yo, I wonder who he's working with or who's helping him or blah blah blah. And then when they independent, you be like, oh shit, like this dude is a monster. You want that. You know, you want that comparison. Like you don't want the, oh yeah, I could tell this dude is just starting. You don't ever want that. You know, because again, now people are already kind of like belittling you in their mind before they even listen or like really know your story or what you're doing or how long you've been. They already like, yeah, this dude's still figuring it out.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to listen to the song because the mix doesn't even sound peas in the mix. So I can't even listen through this. I can't even sit through this. I'm sorry.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, and I feel like that for my own mixes. That's why I stopped doing my own mixes. Yo. That's why I stopped doing my own mixes, bro. Yo, that's why I stopped doing my own. Yo, I used to horrible. I was who am I tell to listen to that to? Who am I get the radio not playing that?
Nah, man, you gotta, and that's self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's just understanding and knowing, like, yo, there's a much better way to do this.
Yeah.
There's somebody who knows how to do this.
Yeah.
You know, you can't force it because, you know, when you do, again, you get put into that category automatically of like, oh, beginner or amateur or whatever it is. You know, you don't want to be looked at that way. You want to be looked at as a dude that's been grinding, you know, and finally made something of this. You know, you want to be looked at like that. You know, not like you're struggling still.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Shit. And if you want people to take you serious, and that's only if you're really serious about what you're doing. But
right,
I want people to take me serious. Exactly. You know, if you want people to take you serious,
you want them to respect it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want to do. I'm not joking. Like,
exactly.
I enjoy doing this.
You want them to respect the process. You want them to respect all the time and effort you put into this, the money you put into it. Like, that all comes from you actually showing that you're putting that time, effort, and money into it by having the best quality possible work. Like, even you investing in your cameras, having like this for footage and stuff, like, that's key. That's something that people will look at and appreciate. Like, yo, he really invested in making sure he got visuals too. You know, he really invested in making sure he got that new Mac computer so that he can edit it better. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people don't know, but you know, it's things that I have to do. It's not that I just understand how it works now in a better way. I don't really trip. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, some people don't even take themselves. Yeah, some people don't even take themselves serious, right? Yeah. But I take myself serious in a sense. But I'm also like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta enjoy the process. But there's a time and a place to be serious. There's a time when you know, like, okay, it's time to work. You know, it's like when you in a booth, you lock in. When you out here, you goofy, you playing, you having fun. But then you're like, okay, I gotta get in there and do this word or this verse or this, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a time and a place, and again, even with that aspect of it, when it comes down to mixing or videos or content, like you've been on your content shit lately, doing the clips online and stuff like that, doing the mic videos, all of that shit is essential. All of that stuff is important because marketing is often the most overlooked part of this. And that's why some people who might even put all their money and time or whatever into studios or videos or whatever still fail because they completely skip the marketing part. And you can make 10,000 songs in 1 year, but if ain't nobody there to listen to it, what are you really doing? It's for you and your boys. Like, it's not for nobody else.
It's true.
You know, so marketing can't be overlooked, man. Like, you gotta... I tell a lot of the young artists, especially, like, you gotta at least put like a few dollars into like the ads. You know, you could do like Instagram ads, YouTube ads. Like, I think TikTok can even let you do ads nowadays.
And that's the level I'm trying to get to. That level. That's the level because once I get all this music, now I can sit down and really just sit on the internet, make my spreadsheet. All the this costs this much, that costs this much.
And it's not the reason why I always suggest ads, especially for young people, is because there's no cap. And cap meaning like there's no limitation to it, and there's no entry like minimum for it. You could put $50 in an ad, and it'll still be ran. They'll run it for you for whatever the $50 worth is. But that's still better than none. That's still better than you praying and hoping that somebody shares your stuff. Like that's likely it can happen. You could blow up like that. A lot of people have. But it's a lot less likely, especially when you're somebody with a small following, or you don't have like a team of people that can help you spread it, or you're not like in school. You usually see a lot of younger people like achieve that because they're in school and you have a bigger audience, a natural audience that you see every day. You feel what I'm saying? When you already past the age of 18 or 21 or whatever, you out of high school, you out of college, ain't no school to go to help you. Ain't no classmates or professors that believe in you. It's you.
Wow.
It's just you.
This conversation just reiterates the fact that I was just thinking, like, man, we really got to re-educate how we teach people tonight, because I think those are the most important years of any human's life. Oh my goodness,
bro. I'm so thankful every day that I come from, like, hard-working, like, immigrant parents, because, like, even though they didn't quite know that, because they didn't understand, like, the American education system or whatever, they knew that in life. They knew that once you're out of your parents' crib, or once you're out of school, or once you whatever, ain't nobody helping you. You feel me? Like, if anything, the only people that could help you are your parents, and there's only so much your parents can do. You know, and that's on a life level. Your parents can't help you with studio time. You know what I'm saying? They might help you with some bread for studio time, but they can't help you propel yourself or market yourself unless they're marketing, you know, experts or something like that. So, like, yeah, once you out of those crucial years of like having these people around you and having access to so many people in one place, that's it. You got to get it from the ground up. You got to pay for marketing. You got to do shows. You got to do collabs, obviously, working with other artists.